America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
This is episode number 82 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Welcome to the program. My name is Joe Parisi. However you stumbled across this program, I am certainly glad you're here, and we're going to have some fun over the next 15-20 minutes. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. It's very simple how we do it. I give you 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia. There are 7 questions in each round with just 5 seconds between questions to think of the answers. So you kind of either know it or you don't, but at the end of the round, you're going to be told all the answers. I'll go right back over all those questions you just heard and tell you what the answers are. The categories are going to go like this. Round number 1 is television. Round number 2 is movies from 1991. And round number 3 is music. Okay? Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Question number 1. An HBO crime drama set mostly in Atlantic City, New Jersey during the Prohibition era of the 1920s. It stars Steve Buscemi as Nucky Thompson. Name the show. Question 2. The following TV shows all debuted during the same year. Star Trek Voyager, News Radio, MTV's Singled Out, WCW Monday Nitro, and The Drew Carey Show. What year was it? Question 3. Scott Bakula played Dr. Sam Beckett in what TV show? Question 4, again with the debuts. The following TV shows all debuted during the same year. American Gladiators, Family Matters, Saved by the Bell, and Seinfeld. What year was it? Question 5. In Home Improvement, what city did the Taylor family live in? Tim the Toolman would often be seen wearing clothing supporting his favorite local sports teams. Name the city. Question 6. Premiering in 1996 and running for 7 seasons, this show starred Melissa Joan Hart as a teenager who learned on her 16th birthday that she has magical powers. The show is based off of a comic book series by the same name. Name the show. And question 7. My Two Dads was a sitcom that ran for 3 seasons from 1987 to 1990. The young lady character that had 2 dads was named Nicole. Name at least one of the 2 dads. What were those characters' names on the show? Just give me at least one. That's going to wrap up the television round. Let's see how we did. Question number 1 was an HBO crime drama set mostly in Atlantic City, New Jersey during the Prohibition era of the 1920s. It stars Steve Buscemi as Nucky Thompson. Name the show. Boardwalk Empire. Question 2. The following TV shows all debuted during the same year. Star Trek Voyager, News Radio, MTV's Singled Out, WCW Monday Nitro, and The Drew Carey Show. What year was it? 1995. Question 3. Scott Bakula played Dr. Sam Beckett in what TV show? Quantum Leap. Question number 4. The following TV shows all debuted during the same year: American Gladiators, Family Matters, Saved by the Bell, and Seinfeld. What year was it? 1989. Question 5. In Home Improvement, what city did the Taylor family live in? Tim the Toolman would often be seen wearing clothing that supported his favorite local sports teams. Name the city. Detroit. Question 6. Premiering in 1996 and running for 7 seasons, this show starred Melissa Joan Hart as a teenager who learned on her 16th birthday that she has magical powers. The show is based off of a comic book series by the same name. Name the show. That is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You could find the Sabrina character in Archie comics dating all the way back to the 1960s. And there was actually an entire Sabrina the Teenage Witch comic book series that was published from 1971 to 1983. Something like 71 issues of the Sabrina comic book are out there. Question number 7. My Two Dads was a sitcom that ran for 3 seasons from 1987 to 1990. The young lady character that had 2 dads was named Nicole. We're looking for the name of at least one of the 2 dads. What were they named? It was Michael and Joey. So if you got one or the other or both, you win the point. Michael was the one that was played by Paul Reiser. Joey was played by an actor named Greg Evigan. Greg is also the guy who sang that show's theme song. Fantastic theme song, by the way. Okay, round number 2, movies from 1991. Here we go.
Round 2.
Okay, 1991. That's where you need to get your mindset. Question number 1. This actor played 10-year-old John Connor, the son of Sarah Connor in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Name the actor. Question 2. The second highest grossing film of 1991 had a theme song that was done by Bryan Adams. The song, Everything I Do It For You, was the best-selling song in the country for 17 consecutive weeks. Name the movie this song came from. Question 3. This actor was the star of the action film Lionheart, where he played a character named Leon, who gets involved in an underground fighting circuit in order to make money for his deceased brother's family. Name the actor. Question 4. The Silence of the Lambs hit theaters in the U.S. on Valentine's Day, 1991. Name the actress that played Clarice Starling. Question 5. In Problem Child and Problem Child 2, a character named Ben Healy adopted a cute 7-year-old boy named Junior, who ended up being quite a lot to deal with. Name the actor who played Ben Healy. Question 6. Name the character played by Charlie Sheen in the comedy film Hot Shots. And question 7. A sci-fi comedy that starred Hulk Hogan as interstellar warrior Shep Ramsey, who crash lands on Earth. Shelley Duvall and Christopher Lloyd co-star in the film. Name the film. And that's going to do it for our movie round. Let's see how well you took care of these questions, all about films from 1991. Question 1 was, this actor played 10-year-old John Connor, the son of Sarah Connor, in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Name the actor. That is Edward Furlong. Terminator 2 Judgment Day was the highest grossing film of 1991, well over $500 million. Question 2. The second highest grossing film of 1991 had a theme song that was done by Bryan Adams. The song, Everything I Do It For You, was the best-selling song in the country for 17 consecutive weeks. Name the movie this song came from. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. If you just said Robin Hood, take the point. Question 3. This actor was the star of the action film Lionheart, where he played a character named Leon, who gets involved in an underground fighting circuit in order to make money for his deceased brother's family. Name the actor. Jean-Claude Van Damme. That movie was released in the U.S. in January of 1991. So, quick plug for the other podcast that I do, which is called The Odd Podcast with Joe Parisi. If you like the movie Lionheart, I did an episode all about it. I had on the director, Sheldon Littich, and Mohammed Kisi, who is in that movie. Mohammed is the guy who played Tong Po in Kickboxer and Kickboxer 2. He's also in Bloodsport. He grew up with Van Damme. But he's been a guest on that show several times now. Great guy. So yeah, if you want to learn all about the movie Lionheart, check out The Odd Podcast with Joe Parisi. There's your plug for this episode. Okay, question 4. The Silence of the Lambs hit theaters in the U.S. on Valentine's Day, 1991. Name the actress that played Clarice Starling. That is Jodie Foster. Question 5. In Problem Child and Problem Child 2, a man named Ben Healy adopted a cute 7-year-old boy named Junior, who ended up being quite a lot to deal with. Name the actor who played Ben Healy. That is John Ritter. Question 6. Name the character played by Charlie Sheen in the comedy Hot Shots. Topper Harley. And question 7. A sci-fi comedy that starred Hulk Hogan as interstellar warrior Shep Ramsey, who crash lands on Earth. Shelley Duvall and Christopher Lloyd co-star in the film. Name the film. Suburban Commando.
Round 3.
This is your third and final round. How's your score looking so far? Perfect? Close to perfect? Well, let's bring it home right now. This is your music round. Question 1. Name the group who released an album in 1992 called Check Your Head and a 1994 album called Ill Communication. Name the group. Question 2. Nothing Compares to You was a huge hit for Sinead O'Connor in 1990. But she did not write that song. Another famous artist did. Who wrote Nothing Compares to You? Question 3. In what year did Boyz II Men release their #1 hit song, I'll Make Love to You? What year did that come out? Question 4. From 2004, this rock band was launched into the mainstream thanks to a single called Ocean Avenue. Name the band. Question number 5. Name the group behind the 1981 single 8675309 Jenny. Question 6. Name the song from Spandau Ballet that PM Dawn samples on their hit song, Set Adrift on Memory Bliss? What Spandau Ballet song did PM Dawn sample? And question 7. You got to live and learn before your bridges burn. Name the New Jack Swing group behind the 1992 hit Live and Learn. Okay, here we go. Let's check those final 7 answers and see how you finished up this episode. Question number 1. Name the group who released an album in 1992 called Check Your Head and a 1994 album called Ill Communication. Beastie Boys. Question 2. Nothing Compares to You was a huge hit for Sinead O'Connor in 1990, but she did not write that song. Another famous artist did. Who wrote Nothing Compares to You? The answer is Prince. I love that song from Sinead O'Connor, but there's a cover out there that you can find that Chris Cornell, the late Chris Cornell of Soundgarden, he did. It is outstanding. Look that up sometime. Question 3. In what year did Boyz II Men release their number 1 hit song, I'll Make Love to You? That was 1994. That song, I'll Make Love to You, was the 3rd best performing song of the entire 1990s. It spent 14 weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100 charts in that number 1 spot. Looking back, it was probably pretty inappropriate that they always played that at like junior high mixers, but hey, it was the 90s, different time, I guess. Question 4. From 2004, this rock band was launched into the mainstream thanks to a single called Ocean Avenue. Name the band. Yellow Card. That is a sweet song. I love that song. It's all about Jacksonville, Florida, where the guys from that band grew up. Question 5. Name the group behind the 1981 hit single 8675309, Jenny. That is Tommy Two-Tone. Question number 6. Name the song from Spandau Ballet that PM Dawn samples on their hit Set Adrift on Memory Bliss. So we're looking for the Spandau Ballet song that they used. The answer is True. So this is bizarre. PM Dawn is technically still in existence today, but it's a bizarre deal. It was 2 guys, 2 brothers. One of them, Prince B, has passed away. He passed away a few years ago. Well, at some point over like the last 8 to 10 years, the ownership rights to the name PM Dawn ended up in the hands of some other guy. He might be a relative of the 2 brothers. I'm not sure. I believe he goes by the name Doc G. And nowadays, Doc G performs and records music under the name PM Dawn. This is a guy who was not a part of the hit songs that we all know from PM Dawn from the 90s, Patient Eyes, Set Adrift on Memory Bliss, Die Without You. He wasn't on those, but now this man performs as PM Dawn. And it's extremely confusing for people who maybe want to go out and see PM Dawn perform live or buy the new album that they just put out. To make it even weirder, those handful of hits that PM Dawn had in the 90s have been removed from the streaming services. Those hit songs are gone off of iTunes. They're gone from Pandora, from Spotify. Everywhere they've been wiped out. And they are being replaced with new versions of those hit songs sung by this guy. It is so weird. Look up like Set Adrift on Memory Bliss, new version. One of the strangest things I have ever seen unfold in the music industry, without a doubt. Okay, question 7. You got to live and learn before your bridges burn. Name the New Jack Swing group behind the 1992 hit live and learn. That is Joe Public. Live and Learn made it all the way to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. New Jack Swing. It's probably a term you have heard before, but maybe you're unfamiliar with. New Jack Swing is a hybrid of hip-hop, R&B, and dance music. Think of groups like Belle Biv DeVoe, Tony, Bobby Brown, maybe certain songs by Michael and Janet Jackson. That style is considered New Jack Swing. Yeah, you can dance to it. Yeah, there's some great harmonies. Yeah, there's a little bit of rap involved. New Jack Swing. There you have it. This was episode 82 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name is Joe Parisi. Thank you for downloading and playing along. If you could, please leave a 5-star review and a rating wherever you get your podcasts from. That helps other people find the show, and it helps us grow this thing. We've got people on every continent of this planet listening to this show every time we put out new episodes. And that's awesome. I want to keep growing it. And thank you for helping that happen. So I'm going to go make up some more questions. We'll do this again soon. Reach out to me anytime through my website, joeparisivoiceover.com, or find me on Facebook, Instagram, at Joe Parisi VO. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye-bye.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.